teamrtfc.baconicecream.com.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Bacon Ice Cream Presents Team RTFC. I don't know what I don't even remember what I did last time. So
I mean, it works.
this is Eric and Rich of Team RTFC. We are commentating over some video we took at the Only Game in Town's Energon Invitational on August 10th. Yes.
Yep.
I'm looking
August
at you
10th.
for confirmation
Yes.
because you corrected me yesterday. So
August 10th.
all right. Also, because I introduced you and just kept talking, so there was no opportunity for you to jump in.
It's all good. What's up, guys?
This is round 2 of the tournament. We have Greg Hodur playing Richard Ridgway. Richard is on the bottom of the screen on the Bacon Ice Cream playmat.
Yep.
He's playing what he called Catlady Blaster. Because he got the crazy Catlady from The Simpsons and confused the crap out of me when I played him. It was obvious when you stopped and thought about it, but that meant I had to stop and think about it. So his main deck was Blaster, Private Lionizer, Steeljaw, and Ravage. So he's basically running all cats and Blaster. Greg, who does not have a play mat, he has the red sleeves at the top. He's playing Ultra Magnus or Major Ultra Magnus, Acid Storm, and Flamewar.
And it looks like you just run that roll there.
Yeah, I can't. I was reading the list. I wasn't paying attention to the screen. I will say Rich has probably the coolest looking sleeves. However, he did not seem to like them.
Oh, really? They do look really rad.
Maybe, I wonder if I think he was saying like they were falling apart or they fell apart more quickly than he wanted them to.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it looks like Greg won that roll. And Blaster flipped some things, and he attacked with Ultra Magnus into
Blaster.
Blaster.
For sure, right? Yeah.
Well, that's what I would have done.
You don't attack Lionizer on the first turn.
I mean, no, you don't. Blaster flips, gets to play a flamethrower. He probably should have just put that down, like, and been like, "That's what I got," rather than moving it around. But he got 2 supercharges in the hand and a press the advantage.
I think so.
And something else. I couldn't see what the other thing is.
Well, there's the press.
Yeah. Why would you?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd save it, right?
Bold 1. Come on. No, bold 1. Bold 1.
He's got bold 1.
Seal drop. Bold 1. Oh, Rich.
No
I'm
bold.
sorry, Rich. I cannot read how much damage is on that die. 1?
1. Yeah.
All right. So Greg goes ahead and flips Flamewar. Because he flipped Acid Storm first. Oh,
Right.
That's why. That's why there's no bold.
Oh, bold.
Yep. He
Yeah.
flipped Acid Storm first.
Gotcha.
I missed him flip.
Yep. Me too.
That makes sense because against Lionizer,
Yep.
things.
Well, yeah, you want to keep the bold hate going.
Yep.
Yep.
Marksmanship's Blaster for another 2 damage.
Yep.
Off of, I'm guessing. I don't know if Ultra Magnus is ranged because I haven't played with him, but
I mean, we could check it.
Acid Storm is probably ranged because he's a plane.
Yeah.
And then whatever that attack was, I could not see. 2. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, I guess because Ultra Magnus has Brave, doesn't matter who he attacks with. We flip back Blaster, and we played a Reckless Charge and a Erratic Lightning on Lionizer just to pump him up a little bit. We flipped 2 whites, which is why we flipped more cards there because it's still no bold. So he attacked for 8, 9, 10 into Ultra Magnus.
Yeah, and that's a confirmation. Ranged on both sides for Ultra Magnus.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I knew he was ranged on one side, but I wasn't sure if he was like Optimus, where he was melee in truck
In the
mode.
truck.
And
Yeah,
but
he's ranged in the truck.
Okay.
I guess it's like the rocket launchers in the picture.
Sure.
Sure.
All right. I think that's a secret action that he just played off to the side there. We clearly have not watched this footage yet, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's happening.
Just going in blind. It's all good.
So Flamewar got a Scoundrel's Blaster and is attacking, I'm guessing, Steeljaw. Rich rocking those cardboard damage tokens.
I mean, hey, they're nice and clear on the camera.
That is very true. Got rid of Ultra Magnus's armor. All right. Now we're going to deploy Ravage and get a ramming speed and take off something. I mean, all right.
Yeah, it goes for the blaster.
I guess. Sure.
I might have went for the.
Oh, he infiltrates it.
Oh,
All right.
Cool.
It's fine.
So answer that it was a secret action.
Yes, yes. Oh,
Blaster
Rich doesn't
going
play
in.
any cards from his hand for this turn. Oh, yes, he played the Bashing Shield.
And he's going after Ultra Magnus.
He has
some more.
to.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because
He's
of
brave.
The brave, yeah.
Get some pierce damage in there with Ravage. I can't tell what that says,
Yeah.
but I want to say 20. But I don't think that's actually 20. He doesn't have 20 health.
He's got
I know
17,
that.
so
I know.
maybe it's 10.
It might
It's
be 10.
Yeah, it's 10. All right.
Mental
so,
note, next time we do this, we provide them with easy to read damage counters.
Yes.
But that may or may not help. I actually have a second set of dice that I don't use that I could just be like, this is what you're going to use on camera, please.
Yep.
Because they have the pips. They're a similar. They're a little different than yours, but they're like a red and gold or red and something. I don't know.
Gotcha.
I got a good deal on them, and I didn't need them, so they're sitting somewhere in my car. Melting, probably.
Oh.
You know. So
All right,
Greg,
so we got-
Greg's showing us something at the top, but I'm not sure what. I don't know if he was showing Rich or if he was just flashing it to the top camera.
So what did he?
By accident.
Is that sparring gear?
Yes. Okay, he's just.
Yeah, deciding what he wants to do.
So vaporizing, I can't see what the other card is. Work overtime?
It looks like it might be. Yep, that's a white pep.
It's work.
That's a work overtime. Is he like trying to dig for something maybe, or? So he flips Ultra Magnus and attacks. What's Ultra Magnus in bot mode?
Attack? Or what?
No, like his text.
If you flip a certain combination of things, you deal 1 damage to everything.
Gotcha.
I'd be lying if I could tell you what that combination is.
All right.
It might be orange, orange, blue, blue, or it might be orange, orange. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
Orange, orange, blue, blue.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I could conveniently bring up the app, or you could roll over and grab
Yeah,
the card.
I could just go get it. It is indeed orange, orange, blue, blue.
Yeah. Oh, he had 11 damage on him because now he has 12.
All right.
13? I guess it's a D12, not a D20. All right. Blaster has 12 damage on him, so he's 2 away from dying. But the reality is that... Okay. Interesting.
Forces him back into Ultra Magnus.
Yeah, but...
Marksmanship
Marksmanship
on
to kill Blaster. Bye, Blaster.
See ya.
One of the things, because I was playing the Blaster deck for this event, and one of the things I kept forgetting was that the cassettes come out in in bot mode.
In bot mode,
Because people were like, I'm gonna marksmanship him. I'm like, he's not in. I'm like, oh yeah, he's an animal, not a bot. That's the problem in my head. So my deck was a little bit different than Rich's deck, even though we were both playing Blaster. I was running, I want to say, the Vector Sigma list, but I might have been off by 2 cards from what they had put forward on their deck tech that Vince had done earlier in the week. I think I made 1 or 2 little changes, but I don't think it was major things. Because basically when Rich saw my deck, he was like, "Oh, you're playing the Vector Sigma version." I'm like, "Sure, I guess, yes, why not?" I mean, it did well for Vince,
Right?
and we had just gotten access to the box set, so I was like, "It's a new thing that I haven't tried."
Yeah, give it a whirl.
I don't know. I'm of the, should I just focus on one deck/deck archetype, or should I just be like, I'm going to do whatever I want? And I tend to go with the I do whatever I want thing.
And this is where he goes after Acid Storm, right?
No, he has to attack.
Oh, that's right.
Ultra
He's gotta
Magnus.
go, yeah. I keep forgetting he was still on the table. That's enough,
that was,
though.
well, I mean, that was a 9 attack from Lionizer.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, Ultra Magnus does a pretty good job of protecting Acid Storm there. Kind of neutralizing.
Yep.
I mean, I guess, so to answer your question from before, which made more sense, to go after Lionizer or go after Blaster? I mean, I guess from a bot standpoint, Lionizer is not a threat right now, but he is an extra attacker, and the difference there is that if you kill Lionizer and he goes onto someone, he's still neutered.
Right, yeah.
So you get the plan, but you don't get the bold 4, and it's 1 less attacker, so it changes the tempo of things, especially when you're dealing with a 4 wide.
Right.
So, I mean, maybe it was more of a can I kill Lionizer situation, but I'd have to kind of like sit there and play with the math a little bit and see what would have made more sense there. Because I'm not sure which is the right call. That's a escape route. So now Lionizer is a... I mean, I guess it let him kill Blaster a little bit earlier,
Right.
but it's still kind of like, why is your card upside down, Rich? I could tell that his sleeve was... I was like, did he steal one of Greg's sleeves there?
Yeah.
So we've got Ravage. Okay. Sure. All right. I'm hoping he's going into Acid Storm. All right, good. Now Ravage is going to get hit by Acid Storm and Flamewar, and
Right.
this is probably not going to be. And now Acid Storm.
Reinforced plating on Acid Storm. This is starting to definitely not look good.
I mean, yeah. Well,
I'm gonna leap into battle on Flamewar.
I mean,
Flamewar
that's fair.
swings. So that's
8. 3 from her, 2 from the Scoundrel's
Yep.
Blaster, 3 from the Leap. Oh, okay. Yep.
That's game one.
I was like, I didn't think that that Greg had any oranges. Then it was like, oh, Matrix.
Yeah, Matrix.
Yeah. So now I'm pretty sure Rich is going to sideboard out his Lionizer and put in RC. Because he kind of just chucked Lionizer off to the
He's
side
like,
there.
Get out of here.
He's like, that wasn't working for me.
Yeah, and there's RC.
I just guessed. Also looked at his deck list here. So I was like, oh, who's he sideboard into? Doesn't look like Rich changed his lineup. Nope.
Just boarding out some cards, maybe.
And the 3 minutes of Jeopardy music plays. Because we don't know what to talk about while we're watching people sideboard their own cards, and we don't even know what they're doing yet. I'm going to try to guess what Greg's taking out, because I'm trying to watch what he puts down, but I missed the first card. Yeah, I can't tell.
Yeah. Is he running like Supercharge or anything like that?
Greg?
Yeah. Oh no, Rich.
Yeah, he had 2 in his opening hand.
Yeah, I mean those would probably come out.
Why? Oh, yeah, because Astor, because he didn't switch out Astor. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, probably, but I wasn't watching what Rich was doing.
Oh,
was watching
you
what
just
Greg was
watching
doing.
Greg doing. Yeah.
Mostly because I could see that and I couldn't see Rich's hand.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine the flamethrowers and the supercharges probably come out. I guess he could put the daring counterattacks in because it's a very blue opponent.
Yeah, and you get that extra pierce and stuff.
Yeah, he gets 2 mounted missiles.
Yeah, you want the double orange. Yep.
I mean, so Rich's sideboard is very piercy. It's 3 surprise attacks, 3 daring counterattacks, 1 squish them like bugs, 2 mounted missiles, 1 plasma burst. So he definitely was looking at the concern of how a big blue thing. So that I mean, I could see him putting in most of that.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you of course are going to put in the mounted missiles because you have the star cards. Why wouldn't you use them?
Sure, yeah.
Maybe the plasma burst he doesn't put in to not have the blank, but it's a 1 of.
Mm-hmm.
Did he have them in his main deck? No. He did not. He only runs 2 reckless charges. Okay.
Maybe he's afraid of the
3 damage.
3 damage getting loaded up in the hand.
Maybe. All right,
we're ready to go.
So
Looks like
Rich is going first. Transform Blaster. Pull out Steeljaw. Flip the top card of your deck.
Suppress. What else we got?
We couldn't play anything, so.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 with the press.
Yep. And he's going to go into Ultra Magnus because he's in alt. It looks like it's either 6. Looks like it's 6. I think it's put on
Makes
Ultra
sense.
Magnus. It's not bad.
Does Ultra Magnus have 1 defense in?
I think he's got, 1 and then 2 for the armor. So he's 3.
Yeah.
Leap into battle. It's probably going to hurt.
It's interesting to me that he prioritized the Acid Storm flip over the Flamewar flip there. Because, like, I mean, at that moment, Blaster had bold because Steeljaw gives him bold.
Right.
But
So that's 4 Pierce into Ultra Magnus. And that puts him at 10. That's a laser cutlass.
Yep.
And an espionage.
Call orange.
Yep. And he doesn't like that reckless charge.
Yeah, but he's got the surprise attack too.
Yep. All right. And then that's,
I mean,
it's just 3.
but it's 3. He's 3 Pierce 3 at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah, or maybe he's 4 Pierce 3. I'm not sure what Acid Storm. If he's 3 attack in bot mode. It was interesting to see him put the flamethrower on Blaster and not on RC when he was going to attack with RC.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to get the benefit anyway, but
I know, but like, then why play the flamethrower?
yeah.
I wonder if he ended up playing Daring Counterattack for his text at all. I never got it in my hand to play it when I needed it. Which is, you know, when I played Kyle and lost. So, spoiler alert.
Alright, so incoming transmissions. And you put the surprise attack on the top. He's got a power punch, a supercharge, and a press.
Okay.
Yep. It's interesting. Let's see what happens.
Heal.
Yep. Flip to heal. And with Blaster. So what's that? 5, 8. Alright, that's 12. 14. So Ultra Magnus is almost good to go. And then he's got to take Flamewar on. Flamewar's flipped already, right?
Flamewar is in bot mode.
Yep. Alright. I'm imagining that's coming Blaster's way.
Yeah.
No, he went after RC. Okay.
Well, the guaranteed damage when she...
Yeah.
So, I mean, if Ultra Magnus is at 14 right now, he flips RC, doesn't even need to play a card really to pretty much guarantee it. I mean, why you wouldn't play a card to guarantee it?
Right. Well, he's got the press.
He's got a press. He's got a grenade launcher, I think,
Yep.
and a supercharge.
All right. Grenade launcher on blaster.
Okay.
And then he just attacks with RC. He's going for it. Yeah, that's it. That's 4 guaranteed. And then who? I guess we're coming in with Flamewar, right? If it was me and I was calling it, that was what I would do.
Well, he just put a sparring gear on her, so probably.
Yeah, take care of RC. Got that bashing shield.
We pitch this. Oh.
Push the press for the bashing shield.
Okay. I mean, he gets the.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Yep. Ravage comes out. Erratic lightning. We're good. And then you attack back with the Ravage. The bashing shield takes care of the sparring gear. Now what?
Try to kill the
The Flamewar.
Flamewar right now. I think he misses on it. 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
No plays.
Acid sword into
Acid
blaster.
storm. That's 4. Pierce 3, right?
Yeah. Yeah, laser cutlass is a +1, but 3 pierce.
And then we're just waiting for the shuffles. It's a good matchup so far, I guess. Just out of morbid curiosity,
What's up?
in like a bigger sanctioned tournament, it's like card decoration frowned upon, or is it you're good to go?
It's usually up to the judge.
Okay.
Card alters are usually you present them to the. Well, yeah. Greg's pointing out that he can't. That Ravage can't get the bonus from the +2, but he can reduce the defense. So most card alters are dealt with in games, like on the card that's in your deck. So there's a lot of like shuffle stuff that has to happen. Like it doesn't make it thicker, does it do a bunch of stuff?
Sure.
So something like this where it starts in play, it probably isn't going to be that big of a deal. But like if I were him playing at Gen Con, I would get the approval, because I believe in the floor rules, it says that like you can request something like that not be present, like because it's hard to tell what character that is and what mode they're in without when you're used to a specific like visual cue.
Gotcha. It's good to know, in case those out there.
I mean, I don't think it's going to make it that much of a difference.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't start in the deck, so I feel like it would have been maybe confusing at first. And so like I played him and he didn't explain. I had overheard him saying something earlier, so I
Sure.
was just like, when I looked at it, I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense because like she's throwing cats and
Right.
Blaster throws out cassettes, so I
Mhm.
got it. So I think Rich just won game 2. And
Yep.
so
Yeah, they're setting back up.
I guess Greg doesn't sideboard anything.
Yeah, it's looking like the same setup again.
Yep. What was his? I'm going to look and see what Greg's sideboard character was. Let's see. Rich's... Oh, yeah. Warpath. Yep.
Gotcha.
Because if he was against a heavy blue deck, he would switch out Warpath,
Yep.
or Acid Storm for Warpath, and
Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, no tough for you. Yep.
I think both of these guys play out of the comic book store down in South Jersey, where the Wrecking Rule guys have a tendency to frequent.
That's cool.
I think that's what they told me.
They come together?
No, I believe they drove separately, but they both came from that area.
Gotcha.
Because I believe Rich hung out for... No, Greg hung out for a little while after the event, and Greg left before him. Or Rich left before him.
Gotcha.
Because I think when we were doing dinner plans, we invited Greg to come with us, and he decided to drive back when he realized how late it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tom went home and didn't come out and play. Even though Tom lives like 3 minutes away from the diner, so I don't know why he didn't.
Right.
All right, so we flipped and went and got Ravage instead of Steeljaw because he can at least do the piercing. And we dropped an improvised shield. Because that's what Blaster flipped. And probably one of like 4 cards that are not what you want to see flip off the top of a Blaster.
Right.
Bash and shield away that Ultra Magnus armor.
Yep.
It's a good start. First attack, you get rid of that thing.
Yeah, that's not bad. And you get in there for like a couple. It's not bad.
I mean, ultimately, getting rid of it at that moment, if you're swinging with Ravage, probably wasn't that big of a deal.
Right.
But
Yeah, you just slap down the reinforced plating, so.
yeah, you know. Sometimes you have answers, sometimes you don't.
Right. All right. So that's Flamewar coming in for.
3, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
That's just just what she had.
Yeah, it makes sense because Ravage has...
Yeah, I just took one.
He's going to do escape route to flip-flop.
Yep.
Whoa.
Oh. It's a very interesting looking thing. I don't know if people will actually see that in the final product, but there's a little ghosting in our viewing.
So we put an Erratic Lightning down on Blaster, and we're going to take Blaster and swing him into Ultra Magnus.
Yep.
8, 9, 10. Yeah, that green pip on the press the advantage looks orange to me from here.
It really does. But oddly enough, the one on the bashing shield looks fine.
Yeah, I can't answer that.
So as the sword gets the laser cutlass, it's coming in for 3 guaranteed. And what are we thinking? Blaster? No, Ravage. All right. Then you're gonna have RC and was it Steel Jaw?
Steel Jaw.
Yeah. They're gonna go in for Ultra Magnus.
Yep.
Let's see if he has anything cool.
Well, hopefully he flips the RC.
Press the advantage, okay.
So that's 3.
Nade launcher.
Yep, infiltrate.
Oh, infiltrated. All right. So it was gonna be. There's the nade launcher.
So it's gonna be 5, 6, 7.
There's the 8. 6, 7, 8. Yep. That's not bad. 8 in. That's now. I guess it wasn't at 2. Ultra Magnus. Because that looks like it's 13.
It's 14, I think. Oh no, that's 16. I think that's a 4 and a 12.
And the Steel Jaw in for what
4.
is he? 3 and 1.
Yeah. Man, Steel Jaw.
It's okay.
RC's probably gonna die now.
Yeah. Laser Cutlass on Flamewar. That's work overtime. Okay.
For 1? Interesting. Okay.
For 1 what?
1 card.
Oh, he already had.
I guess I only saw him draw 1 card from that.
You can play the Laser Cutlass, play the work overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're trying to dig for something.
Sure.
You're going to take the shot.
I mean, I also can't see what's in his hand, but he had 1 other action that I can see, so. 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5. And for RC, Pierce 3.
Yep. That'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what do we got here? It's a Reckless Charge and a Bashing Shield in hand. Nothing to bash. So what do?
He could play it to get rid of the improvised shield if he is worried about getting the double pips back in, but he's far away from reshuffling.
Yeah. Reckless Charge on Blaster. They're gonna try to go after
He's gonna kill Flamewar. Probably.
No, that's some serious
4,
8, and then 5
13,
Blaster.
16.
Oh yeah, and the Erratic Lightning. That was pretty huge. At this point, do you throw some damage on Blaster coming in with Ultra Magnus, or do you try to swing in with Acid Storm?
I think you're safe doing Acid Storm, really, because Steeljaw is going to do 5 or 6. Ravage is going to do 4 or 5 without playing any upgrades. So, it's
Yeah. The armed hovercraft goes down for the upgrade. All right.
Because, at that point, if you lose the Acid Storm, I don't think the Acid Storm can carry the thing is the problem. If you lose Ultra Magnus, you lose most of your offense.
And then you're going to be behind. Because even if you kill something, say you were able to kill something with the Acid Storm attack.
Right. You're behind right now, so it's even harder to do anything else. But
So
yeah, I think that's the play I would make because you want to. Because losing the bold, even because he's going to have to probably commit both attacks, and now I think he has 0 cards in hand because of the espionage.
Yeah, so the espionage got rid of that bashing shield. He zaps Ultra Magnus.
Yep.
Oh, for the kill.
Yeah, because he had 16 damage on him.
Gotcha. Yeah, it is hard to see those things there. And then you're coming in for 5. Steeljaw. Yeah, this is definitely not looking good.
I'm 99% sure Blaster wins.
And then you got a Ravage attack coming in for 6.
I think so.
And that puts 6 damage on Acid Storm, so it's a 4 left, right?
Yep.
And there you go. Everybody's straightening. You got 3 out on the table.
Yeah.
This is definitely not
Acid
looking
Storm
good.
is not long for this world.
Yeah, you got the reinforced plating. That'll help a little, but
Not really. I mean, a little.
I mean,
I've
seen like wild stuff happen with like the tough 2 flips, and being able to soak.
Yeah,
up.
he's got a. All right, 2 damage with marksmanship.
Okay.
On a Ravage.
Acid Storm
Into Ravage?
Into Ravage. I mean, it's Pierce, so you're guaranteeing that just attack that goes away. That's pretty good. I mean, but you got that Erratic Lightning on Blaster. And if there's any kind of other combat pumps.
What's that escape route in his hand? Oh, giving everyone bold 1. Okay.
I mean, all right. Sure. All right. And that's
7.
That's 7. So what did he take? He took 1 there.
Yep.
And then that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11.
11. And that was the game.
Yep.
That's it. So
Congrats
you're right,
to Rich. I was pretty sure. Well, I ended up playing Rich at some point. So, and I play Rich next round.
Gotcha.
So we were on even thing. That's the only reason why I was like, I'm pretty sure Rich has to take that down.
Yep,
He did put in the squish 'em like bugs.
Okay.
Oh, look, we get to see what he sideboarded in because he's taking it out right there for us. He did put in the plasma burst.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, I guess it makes sense to try to deal with Ultra Magnus or try to like just get rid of Acid Storm.
And it's not, those are all valid choices.
Interesting. Did he only put in 2 daring counterattacks instead of the 3 that he runs in the sideboard?
Yeah, it looks like there's only 2 in there.
Interesting. Oh no, there's the 3rd one.
There we go. I guess he was just looking for it.
Yeah, because like I would have taken out probably the flamethrower. It just seemed like not worth
right.
No value on that play. Like even daring a counterattack gives you +1 or 2 depending on how many cassettes are dead.
Right.
Like if you can't kill Acid Storm.
Yep.
But pretty sure they have a talk about their sideboards and what they did and how they felt the decks were going.
Yep.
I was happy to see an Ultra Magnus on the field, like just not as a sideboard character, but as like a
like a main deck. Yeah. I mean, I was always kind of like looking at seeing what was going on with him, but I just couldn't figure out what to pair him with. So that's. Pretty good. It's a pretty good deck idea. But.
Main deck, he's a little hard because he's so many stars.
Right.
Like, I know there was some talk at some point about maybe putting him with like a 3 wide, turn it into 2 tall, and then use him to protect like whoever your big dude is, probably Battlefield Legend.
Sure. Yeah.
So, because he just eats 17 health with, is a lot. With Brave, is he takes 2 or 3, 4 or 5 hits depending on what you're playing.
Yep.
So, I think we can wrap that up here.
Yep. It's pretty good.
So, thank you everyone that came and watched our round 2 of the TOGIT Energon Invitational tournament. We are planning on covering the TOGIT tournaments and any other events that we have the opportunity to do.
Yep.
When we have that opportunity, but as a solo act, it's never going to happen by me because I'm not good enough to do that. That's what happened with our first set of TOGIT videos. I couldn't manage all the equipment. Granted, I was also running the event, so that's harder than just being a spectator, but
and we have like new and improved things too, so
yeah. Also, we would probably end up just watching me play all day, which is not always fun. Especially if I'm not doing well, and it's just like, why are we doing this? So, but thank you. Please leave comments. Let us know what you think of the commentary. You can tell us, people are probably going to tell us we suck, and that's fine. You can believe that. It might even be true, and I'm okay with that. I just, we're trying to have fun and bring content and show what's going on at different events and different things that we're doing. So, if you like it, great. If you don't like it, please tell us how we can improve so we can try to get better. Exactly. We want to bring content to the community. We love this game. We love doing this stuff. So if we're doing something that you're like, I hate that, let us know. And you may be the vocal minority, but we take all the feedback, we process it, we discuss it, and we may or may not implement, but we do definitely discuss it because we constantly are like, I mean, Rich is my brother-in-law. We do see each other on a very regular basis.
That is true.
So it's not like we're like, oh, let me email him. It's like, hey, dude, you live 5 minutes away. Let's go talk.
That's right.
Our sons go to the same daycare, so we see each other a lot.
Yep.
So,
speaking of, it's almost time to go.
Yes, I noticed. Yeah, I was keeping track.
So, all right, guys. Well, we'll see you next time for the next round, and until then, have fun.
Yeah, something. We don't have an outro quote or something.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm
trying to let it be like a weird dead silence. So just like not even weird, just a dead silence, and you're like, oh, let's keep talking.
I can't do that. It would freak me out in editing. So
what? Just have a dead silence?
Yes.
You're like, okay, that's the last thing. Cut.
No.
Outro. Don't we have an outro?
I mean, well, we used to. I should bring it back.
Or you could just use the intro and just cap it with the intro.
That's true.
I mean, actually, that's probably what you should do.
All right, cool.
It's a pretty good intro. You did a good job with that.
I like it. All right. Anyway.
I mean, I could record the voice for the other one and then have the two ends of it. But
that's true. Yeah.
Well, I don't really care. I don't need to do that.
Anyway.
Just hit stop at some point. We're just going to keep talking until you do that.
Bye.
Bye.
Team RTFC.baconicecream.com